manufacturing of innovative photocatalytic products. Our show is also brought to you by Carmelo Rodriguez, who is the author of a best-selling book called Smile.
Want to come closer? And we'll hike the corner together.
Right.
Ready?
You ready? Yep.
Welcome to Vegas Views. I'm Nicole Vegas.
Hey, and I'm Joseph Scotus. So we're both the Social Media Shows Network.
Yes, we are. We love Social Media Shows Network. Check out Movie Prizes, sign up. We will be giving out shout outs to the sponsors. So where are we? Where have we been the past 3 days?
We're at the Plaza, downtown Las Vegas. A lot of people don't even know Fremont Street exists, and we're right here on the cusp, on the corner of Fremont Street.
That is true. They don't know it, and they don't realize that the Days of the Dead event is going on. This is the last day.
Yeah, Days of the Dead. I thought it was one day, so I got confused, and everyone kept telling me, oh, it's in October, it's in October. No, it's like year-round, and they do 2 or 3 times days at a time.
Only once.
Once a year.
Okay. Like Atlanta, Chicago.
Right. Oh, that's right. You've been involved with this for a while.
I've been my 3rd time going. Bill puts this together. It keeps growing. The table's sold out. I'm so glad that our booths we paid ahead of time, or we wouldn't be doing this today. I'm going to say thank you to Maria Preza from Social Media Shows Network for giving me the opportunity on Vegas Views as a host. And I want to thank you for serving our country.
And you too.
Yeah. We're
both Air Force veterans. We're both Air Force veterans. I know. Desert Fiends. Tell us a little bit about your show.
So I am producing, working alongside Sean C. Phillips, the writer-director of Desert Fiends. Actually, he's been amazing. I've been on 4 of his other feature films. This is going to be the first time he's doing it in Las Vegas, and I am very appreciative that he's able to put a spotlight on the talent and the business that is going on here. We're going to start filming March 26th to April 6th. We're still on campaigning. This is the last day if you want to be part. If you want to roll, if you want to help produce, it will be through the Indiegogo campaign, Desert Fiends. You can check them out also on the IMDb page. And check into Desert Fiends and see who's already cast in there. This is a great opportunity. Down the road, when everything's finished, we're going to put the red carpet event at the Galaxy Theater. We're going to hire the Getty Images.
I love it.
Social Media Shows Network, because Social Media Shows Network does red carpet events.
Absolutely.
She doesn't always do interviews. She does red carpet events. So we love intermingling with the talent and the business owners that go to these red carpet events.
I know. That's what we do. It grows on you. You do one red carpet, you want to do another, and another, and another. And it's great when one of our own team is part of that. It makes it even more exciting.
It's great. I mean, I just like when somebody comes together and you get to celebrate other people's work and accomplishments. As well as now that I know what the work is behind the scene, I understand a lot of blood, sweat, and tears go into being a producer.
Well, we can see the blood around your neck right now.
You know what? Yesterday,
a lot of blood, sweat, and tears.
Yesterday, some cannibal took a bite of my neck. I had to fight him off. And now I got my knife. I stopped the bleeding. My neck got sliced a little bit today. I had to be careful.
Be careful. One of our guests has a white tuxedo on.
Oh yeah, no hugs like that. I'll be like, no hugs. That would be bad.
That would be bad.
Thanks for the heads up again. I did. People are hugging me. I'm like,
can't do it.
It's dry, but white is the worst.
White is the worst.
But he's very well put together.
Well, thankfully his wife could see you ahead of time, and she knows it's okay.
You know what? I think it's probably the wife that helped put it together.
Probably did.
Just saying, I put my husband together, and everybody's like, oh, you dress so nicely.
Yeah, when I'm not looking so good, you can tell I did it myself. That's for sure.
Yeah. But this is a fun event, and I love dressing nice. So yeah, I know, right?
Woohoo!
But yeah, I think I want to thank the upcoming guest speaker.
Right.
Camille Rodriguez.
Right on. We got coming out here. Carmelo, yeah. Carmelo, yep.
Let's go. We're going to walk this way.
We are. So these are some of the sponsors that we have for the show right now.
Yeah, that's perfect. Right on me.
Yeah, for instance.
The better. I won't see nothing.
The brighter the better. We can see some of the people sponsoring today. We got Hand and Stone, massage and facial spa.
Yeah, so can you talk about each of these right now?
Yep,
Because I want to give a shout out, because without sponsors, we couldn't be able to put on and get the booze to advertise.
That's right.
It's everybody coming together. And a lot of the people here are hardworking, talent, have great businesses.
Yeah.
When I get a day off, I think I'm going to go get that massage.
I know Hand and Stone.
Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. I did get to follow her on Facebook. And I'm ready to get that TLC pampering.
You deserve it. You deserve it. What about Tribute and the All-Star Band?
Oh, Frank. Oh, my gosh.
Frank?
Did you get to interview him?
No, I haven't done that yet. Oh, Frank,
Frank.
Right. Oh, that's Frank. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know who I'm talking to half the time.
He was phenomenal. He was so funny. And then he would say some things, and then I'd be like, you met your wife in your underwear? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Well, he a lot of people in his underwear. He said, but I can't wait to
that's
see
how we all get started.
I got fixes. Oh, you know, if people they're just tuning in. This is a wig. You're probably like, what's going on here? So I have to give a heads up. It is a wig, and it's in my eyes, and it's not in my eyes. But Frank, I think, is going to be performing at the Plaza Hotel again.
The Plaza Hotel, right here.
Maybe March, April. He was saying he might be coming back out here, but he was very tight-lipped about it.
I got you.
He was so tight-lipped about it. I was like, come on. So
a lot of people
we have the Mahal Empire Productions. The Mahal Empire Production have been putting out feature films. They always have red carpet events. They always have new celebrities coming on their sets. So other people that want to work with the talent, they have fundraising as well with Indiegogo. They are hard workers. If you want to be part of the Mahal production, be on the lookout and get a part of their upcoming movies. They're always putting something out. Check out what the red carpet events that they had going on. Really great. So good job, Mahal production.
And some of my favorite comedians right here are Meryl and Merrick. Meryl and Merrick have been part of the Social Media Sales Network family for quite some time, and they're quite a bunch of characters.
They have a show.
They're characters. They're a lot of fun.
Meryl and Merrick. Yeah, they're really cool.
Meryl and Merrick.
We got here. We got Michelle Kubek.
I
interviewed Michelle Kubek. She's a realtor. So whenever I get the opportunity to leave Vegas, I've been trying for 12 years. I'm stuck here. But once I get out, I got a realtor at least.
It happens. Things grow. Vegas grows on you.
You know what? Maybe I don't approve Vegas.
No.
I feel like I'm getting real.
Oh, after that movie comes out.
Yeah, it's always another movie. Another topic.
Another movie.
So we also, I just want to make sure. So we have, now I want to do, we have connections.
Right. GI Connections. I'm the founder of GI Connections.
Oh, you're the founder of GI
I
Connections.
am. We're connecting veterans with resources. And you and I are veterans, and many of us come out of the military and we're lost. We don't have that purpose. We don't have a job right away. Like me, shortly after not having a job, I didn't have a spouse. I've got to go. So, you were one of the lucky ones. I had to redefine that. Well, a lot of people have trouble finding claims, or looking for work, or looking for housing, or just general assistance overall.
Yes.
And they don't really give us a good briefing. At least when we come out of the military, we're running looking for a job right away and forget everything else.
So I think I want to connect you to the Veterans Course. I used to volunteer there, and I think the GI Connection would really help out a lot of veterans that were misguided. So I'm definitely want to connect you to people I know with that, except for a lot of nonprofits.
Sure.
So we have.
We have a broken bulb. Okay.
What's it? Horrific art. Sonia Scott.
Sonia Scott.
Paintings.
Yep.
And I saw some of that through Social Media Shows Network.
That's right.
Very beautiful. I don't know how much they cost.
You get a pretty good deal if you mention Social Media Sales Network, usually.
We'll connect with her, though, with her paintings. I just want to give a quick shout-out again to the Sonia Scott, the Colorific Art.
Right.
So we have one more.
Macoma.
We have a special guest. He's here.
Right. We do, but let's just point out Broken Ball Productions, since he's here too.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's the guy who put on the interview yesterday.
Broken Ball Productions.
That's Russell Rapp back there.
Russell Rapp is here.
Russell Rapp in the house.
I can't wait to re-interview him again. It's just him, and I think it'll be good one-on-one.
Right.
So we can really connect with the viewers or the people that are in the movie industry, which is very important.
Very important.
I'm going to get his information because it's spotty a little bit with this.
He does. He's from New Jersey.
Oh, Jersey. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Pretty excited. But now let's invite someone from Washington, D.C.
Yes.
Our
Do the
our
introductions.
guest. Absolutely. We're looking for Carmelo Rodriguez. Is there a Carmelo Rodriguez in the
Like the
house?
price is right though. Like, come on.
Is there a Carmelo Rodriguez in the house? Oh, you're just way too good.
We're gonna have you
How
in
you
the middle.
doing, Joseph?
Have you in the middle. And I hope my dress is not engulfed more. This good? Okay. Anyways, it's perfect like this. More? Have everybody? Let me. We did come together. You dressed
Yeah.
perfectly. Come
I think
move
we're
down
all
a little bit
stepping
more.
on her dress
There we
today.
go. That's fine.
I think we're all stepping
I've
on
been
her
used
dress.
to it. Let's see. Yes, we're gonna change that spotlight a little bit more.
Absolutely.
I could start to see again, and we don't want that to be.
There it is. There it is. Well, real quickly, tell us who you are and where you're from.
My name is Carmelo Rodriguez. I'm out in the DC area. I decided to come out to Vegas and end up on the show.
That sounds fair enough to
Yeah.
me.
Sounds great.
But we talked a little bit, and you're like, "Do you recognize me?" I'm like, "I don't recognize." My brain is mush today. 3 days of this, and then I was on set for a few days before that. It's been on the go, and so, but I found out we have similar backgrounds. Can
Yes.
you share a little bit about who you are?
A little bit about
I'll let you
myself.
do yours.
I spent a little bit of time in the service, and then from there I decided to get into law enforcement. So in doing so, I ended up in investigative journalism, and that turned into what it is today. I'm 15 books in, bestseller, and now I'm working on 2 films.
Oh, you're a multitasker with
I got to do it. I
but
got
you're
to do
doing
it.
You are doing it. You're accomplishing
Yes.
it. I heard you have a bestseller
Yes.
on Amazon, but I don't have the book with me. Where's my phone?
I gotta get it to you. We just came from Los Angeles. We had an amazing time out there. We were invited to whatever they had going on out there, and now we're here for this, for the horror scene, and I love it.
Well, there's so many people to connect to here. I mean, they're from all parts of the country. I mean, maybe even from the world. I know I just met somebody from Japan.
Oh
And,
yeah.
he was, so when I do get time, I introduce some of the people that I do know. There's some really good team players and that like to make movies now that I know you're in acting. But I do want to touch base first with your book statement, right? 15?
Yes, 15.
15 books.
15.
And Smile?
Yes.
Smile's not like that horror movie Smile.
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. No, the smile that I'm talking about is actually based on a true story. And like I said, investigative journalism, it's basically the making of a serial killer from a child to the point that it has escalated to where it's at. You guys got to check it out because I'm not going to give you any more information.
But Smile, that sounds like something I would read in. Don't judge me in my living room.
Yes.
Hug.
No, it would never be. No, but being in law enforcement, you see stuff every single day. The suicides, domestic, sexual assaults, the burglaries, everything. There's so much, and you don't escape it. Because I don't know if I'm having you home fixing it. Bear with me, people. Bear with me, people. So even when you're off duty, did anybody say, "This is my cop friend"?
No.
They do me all the time.
Not at all.
So did anybody come to you when you're off duty and say, "I know you're a cop, could you help me?"
I try to. Yes, I do my best to separate everything that I have going on. So.
Well, you did better than me.
I keep it that way.
And then I have, like, you serve in our country. What was your MOS? What branch?
I was a scout in the Army. So I took, yeah, I know, right?
You're between 2 Air Force.
Oh. While I was on the ground doing all the crazy stuff, we were in the air watching.
No. Of course, I'm 60. I was in Saudi Arabia.
Awesome.
Yeah, I thought I was.
Bunch of vets.
Yeah, I think, did you get it in free? Because the military veterans get it free.
No.
That's true. Just cast, look at how I'm dressed.
Yeah.
But just very sharply, really well put together, very creative, and you have your hands and everything. From writing books, military law enforcement, which is excellent for being in showbiz. They love that background. They love it.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it shows your discipline.
Yes.
More than anything else, you have a discipline, you have a plan, and you're willing to do whatever you got to do to get there. That's kind of it.
Well, we have a mindset.
Yes.
That's the thing. That short term for the long term, we just get it done. There's something. So what got you started? Because I'm kind of interested now in the showbiz part of it, but we will keep circling around, and I kind of get a little bit over, depending on how excited I get, and I hear something that it's right up my alley as well. You have multiple book writing. Dr. Seuss. So how long ago, and what started you into the acting industry?
So my very first book, I went through something that was fairly tragic, and that's what got me into vlogging.
You're
vlogging.
Vlogger?
Vlogging.
Yes.
So I went from writing and journaling and whatever, it turned into a YouTube channel. Vlogging.
Sean C. Phillips has 100K. That's where we're writing this film. 100K followers. That's somebody right up his alley to talk to you, connect you with that.
So I started vlogging, and then National News reached out to me and said, "Is this a real story?" I'm like, "Absolutely." And they said, "Hey, we want to see all the documents." Send the documents. That became a national story, and then it kind of just took off from there. So from one book turned into 3. Turned into 5, turned into where I'm at today.
Love it. So I'll probably be now. I usually don't read, but it's so interesting with real life. And now when we meet somebody and they're able to connect with the viewers as well, that is that's huge. My 11-year-old likes that kind of stuff. We have a 22-year-old too and a 28-year-old. I think the little one likes that kind of thing.
You're going to have a problem with my reads because I leave every chapter on a cliffhanger. Every single chapter. So right when something is about to take off, so something's about to happen, next chapter.
Oh, why? How long does it take to get to the next chapter?
I don't know.
Wait, at least you gave me a heads up. At least you gave me a heads up. I feel like now you have a bunch of books, so it's almost like when I come across a TV series and I haven't seen it for 7 seasons. Now I'll be busy for a while.
So invested, and you're gonna be like, okay, so what now? Because I'm working on Choji right now, and I'm leaving that one on a large cliffhanger, and then we're gonna pick up maybe on another one.
Okay, all right. I think I could do this. I think
Yes.
So with the blogging, where can people look you up on your YouTube?
It's gonna be Carmelo Rodriguez on YouTube.
Oh, so same name. So people change your name.
I try to keep it as simple as possible so everybody can follow.
You gotta keep it simple for people like me. Take it to Oh my God, I'm never doing this again. I'm upset by my age. Let's end with this. So now do the IMDb page.
I do.
Okay, now I want to look it up and I want to.
It's also Carmelo Rodriguez.
I'm just checking for the consistency of that. I'm making sure. There's so much going on. So you share a little bit of your Can you share a little bit of your upcoming projects? I know you're.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. One of the bigger projects that I'm working on right now, which is going to be premiering in June, is it's called Haunted or Not. Okay, and it is. It started off as the investigative journalism, and then it turned into an actual film. And we were just investigating a couple of haunted hotspots that. It was a theory that turned into folk tales, that turned into where it is today. That I started questioning. Let's see if we can figure out if this is real.
We went down that road.
We went down that road, and
oh my goodness!
I have a few friends in the industry, and we decided to film a very specific way. And everybody had their own cameras. Everybody that was there. There's so many jump out moments, and till this day,
not the jump scares.
Yes, till this day, I don't scare very easy, but I question a lot of moments. The people that were there scared extremely easily. We had a spiritual medium there also.
She's really
so this
legit.
This was an actual crew, and the way that it ended was. Wild.
I want to see it. I want to invest in that. I like that.
So I would say we all had a moment of going to church because it got that bad. Going to church, the medium ended up having to get do a bath and a blessing and all that because it really got that bad.
Very dark place then. Very dark energy.
It was interesting.
You could feel it? Could you feel it?
Well, we'll see.
Oh my goodness! Now I have to go see this. Oh my goodness! Like, why do I can't see it right now. See, I just dropped the microphone. I'll just go watch it. Yes.
I mean, I did share the trailer, so if you guys are able to pull it up, you might be able to.
Maria Pressa from Social Media Shows Network. You like how I did that? Are we going to show the trailer? Can we put that? Thank you. I'm just making sure. Yeah. And thank you so much for sponsoring too.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Neil
We're
Rodriguez.
trying to see what's going on here.
Oh, the Desert Fiends. Are you interested in being a person like that? Yeah. Sean C. Phillips is somewhere here in Plaza. Yes, he is. Not here. Not here right now, but he's
around here.
He's around here. He's somewhere. But tomorrow I'll be taking him to the locations. And I locked in 6 locations, but it took me 3 weeks. So, you know, the LLCs and permits, all that paperwork. I was like, oh my goodness. But if you're going to be in this industry, I can't. A lot of people just want to be in acting. I was like, I can't just do that.
It's a lot more.
Acting's easier than the behind the scene and that work and the longer hours and all the equipment and the producing part. What about stunts? Would you ever do stunts?
That's what I'm involved in now.
You share a little bit about the training you did.
So I am currently using my special skill sets because while I have the Leo background, I also tried to make sure that it replicated whatever I did on the civilian side. So I did all of my civilian training on that end, so I can be able to become a stuntman and do that. So I try to round it as best as possible, and then I tapped into the stuntman side of things, and right now I'm working with Paramount on a project.
Ooh, that's big. Yeah, good. I hope it brings. It's always going to be. Especially with your background, your work ethic, your insight. It opens up so many doors.
Yes. And I'm also a member of BME. If nobody knows about that, that's Veterans Media Entertainment. Also, yes.
Direction. I know which way was up. It was so much work. I don't know how many people float to you. I was getting drowned in people.
Yeah. So it's all. I feel like the connections are amazing, and then because of where I live, we can move around and see what we like, what we have to offer, and how we can work together.
That's what makes the movie magic.
Absolutely.
See the magic or madness.
Yeah.
You see me, I'm like, oh. People ask me to help them out, then they see what I can do, and I'm like, well, what have you done? I'm not doing all the work, and you haven't done any on your end. I'm not doing that.
Yes. I'm really big on bartering.
We do bartering?
Yes, I'm really big on bartering. Oh, you want to write a book? Okay, let's write a book. What do you have to offer me?
Well, you can't just leave it. People will delete. They'll delete anybody in this industry because they have all this to offer.
Yes. So I mean, like while money is a thing, I prefer bartering because we're helping each other and we're growing together.
Well, if it's something I've done it where I've helped out and volunteered on many sets, so that's how I'm going to learn. Do you think someone's just going to pick somebody out and be like, you know what, you want to be an actor? Oh, sure, this is you. We're going to give you a feature film with the co-star, your star. It doesn't work that way. People think that, though. They're like, well, I bet in it. I said, but you have 2 credits, and they're not even principal roles.
Yeah.
I said, you're going to have to do some research. 10 million people are in this industry.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be up before everybody else, or you're going to go to bed before
everybody else.
Yes. After, you're going to go to bed. And then some, because in this industry it's very consuming. So you had, it's physical a little bit emotional, but in this industry, it can grab you. You really have to have your bearing.
Yes, do not lose your personality. Maybe you are.
Maybe it'll enhance my personality. It could happen. But I do want to, is there anything that you are working on beyond the awesomeness of your books, your YouTube, your stunts, and for acting? There's a lot. It's like, what, is there anything more? No. It seems like you really gathered a lot.
So I guess right now it's just honing in on my skills. I'm always doing that, and then bringing in help, bringing in new clients, whatever it is. I'm really a big fan of working with vets.
Good.
Huge fan, and I always do, and I always stick with it. So whenever I do push out a casting, I always tell them, if you're a vet, contact me directly and we'll talk about it.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, got it. I hope I'm connected with you. I want to share your ID and whatever you need, you can share it on Vegas News. I know, I got that too.
Yeah.
I have my nose. I'd rather have it on my head than my nose. I was like, you know what? I don't know. Should I get a little bit? I don't know.
No, it's the hair and the beard.
But well,
Hair and the beard.
mine's just
Yeah.
TMI is to be a professional. I did my nose hairs. I'm not going to catch it anymore. No nose hairs. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys get nose hairs too. You guys get nose hairs too. So don't I can do that too.
Grows right in, right?
That too. You know what? But when I was a cop in November, I said I could grow mine out. And they said they wouldn't talk to me. They said they wouldn't talk to me. Well, that is so fucking rude. I was like, I'm not allowed to have like a chin hair or a mustache. It's like, fine. I don't. You know what? I'll leave it to you guys. I don't want to overstep. It's fine. My
I just think the guys grow longer, that's all.
No, there's a protocol. You can't have it. Yeah. There's like there.
This used to be, I don't know the days.
So with the stunts that I learned, I'm just like I got armor,
Yeah.
drop buildings, and then you get to learn the fall tactics too, which is where I learned in the Police Academy. There's a lot of different roles that I did it. If your training you had, it was easier to incorporate it into this industry.
I jumped out of planes.
So anything that you do or you did in the military, or I did in the military, it was an easy transition. And then anything that I did, in the law enforcement world, it was an easy transition to bring into, a private school and try to figure out how to maneuver the best for whatever the film is.
But you're good, and I got to meet your beautiful wife. Gorgeous. Because it's nice to have a partnership too, because it's hard. I don't know, I didn't get to talk to her too much, I had to take care of something. But that partnership, my husband doesn't understand. Because you're not done yet? 18 hours later, I was like, no, I want to be done. I was done like 10 hours ago.
Yeah.
It's longer hours. It's really long.
We worked together on quite a few projects. We just did the New York City runway. She's worked that. And then DC. We were VIP for that one. And I think there was quite a few, but we've been moving around on her end because she does the run modeling.
I'm not familiar with that either. I don't.
Yeah.
Fluffy, not happening.
Yeah. So.
Very beautiful, and both of you guys are just like full of life, good energy, hard work ethic. And I'm thank you for being able to meet in person. It makes it better. I don't do the time. I like to see who am I talking to, what are you about. I mean, you're really just
Yeah.
And you did amazing. You did it. I don't meet many people that are really.
Right. We have actors out here that for in front of you here today.
Oh, no, I'm not worried about that part. I'm talking about the work ethic. I don't mean somebody that has all that background is utilizing it in so many different avenues because there's different ways to climb up that mountain. Your ways climb up for me and vice versa. It's really, but then you're going to come along the way. You have some special skill. You have it. I don't have it, but I have this, and it makes it work.
Yeah.
It's all of us.
It sure does. People don't know that by themselves that you're going to stay there. You've been in it 10 years, and what have you done? Well, I just want acting to go, well, obviously it's not working out. You better check out some other skills you're going to have.
At least you should fine-tune your skills, absolutely.
Yeah, and I mean, so we both have a specific motivation behind it. And I have a 2-year-old.
Yeah, I remember that.
I have a 2-year-old. We have teenagers, 16, and we have a 10-year-old, right?
Okay,
so that's the motivation behind it. So we're trying to show the kids, our work pays off.
Perseverance too.
Put the work in.
Yes.
Put the work in. Now, it's one thing to just say it. It is. It's one thing to say it, but when they're actually seeing it, like you're not done yet, and I'm like, I'm almost done. I promise. And then they see the outcome and they're like, oh man, if you really do it.
Did you ever? I brought my youngest one. We have a almost 12-year-old, a 22-year-old, and the oldest I didn't birth by race full time, he's 28.
Yes.
Air Force pilot, just finished Marine boot camp.
Yep.
And then the last one I put on a set, he goes, "Mom, I didn't know it was like this." I was like, "Hey, I think you need to find out what background's like first." Yeah. We all pay our dues, and you're also working together when things are. I've been with you for 25 years. A lot of hiccups. Everyone's like, "Oh, no, this is a good day." You try to put up a banner. People are laughing at me. I was like, "Is this a good laugh?" I like it. So I was bickering. My husband was like, "Can you please not yell at me?" I said, "You know this is they yell at you." I was like, "I'll yell."
Set himself up.
But it is hard. So you are paving the way. You gotta let them know it doesn't come easy.
Absolutely.
And there's gonna be hiccups. There's gonna be setbacks. And the thing is, people think that it's only happening to them. Everybody goes into that hole. Some people handle it wrong. They dig themselves deeper.
Yeah,
It's true.
You gotta get out of that hole or dig yourself. You can dig it, but you want to. Goal is to be on the right side of the dirt. It's not good. That's where I'm at today. So I'm like, I wake up. I'm in my mid-40s. And no one hear that. And I'm like, oh my body hurts me. What did I do? I was up past my bedtime now. But that's what it is. But you gotta keep going. And everybody's like, aren't you tired? I said, darn skippy I am. I'm really tired right now.
I always look this way.
And I told people, if I get tired and you talk to me and I'm 5 seconds delayed, oh yes, because I'm tired. And I heard you, but I didn't respond. Just it happens in this industry. You just get tired. So
absolutely.
if I have one of those days, I give them a heads up. So remember I said I was tired?
I did.
I did.
Yeah.
So if that happens today, because I'm feeling it, this is the last haul. I think this at 4. I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
But it's right around the corner, and you should connect to some of the talent out here.
Oh yeah.
I will introduce you to some of the people that are big supporters.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. This is gonna be great.
So how do people find you? How do people find you?
You know.
So
on the
Camilo
board,
Rodriguez.
of course.
Not just
right.
but
Camilo
he stays with the
Rodriguez,
same name.
everything, right?
Yes.
YouTube, everything. Right?
That's a symbol
The
for
IMD.
for everyone.
Absolutely.
Yes.
There's one difference on Instagram. I put the studio name, so it's vet.series_studio, and that's the studio. Okay. Everything else,
Series?
Vet Doc Series,
Really?
Veteran Documentary Series,
Wow.
vet.series_studio.
I will look that up. vet.series_studio.
Yep.
Vet.series.
Vet Doc.
I quoted it.
Vet.series. You know what? That's just it's not easy. You're I got this dress. It's like and it's heavy too. It's a really heavy dress. It's like raining down. You're gonna be like, why is she shrieking? I was like,
Yes.
it's a very fun dress.
It works well.
Yeah, it does work well.
Put it on again. There you go.
There we go. Yeah, it's all up.
They gave me the wired one. I can't do that.
It came undone, so I went down an escalator. Don't ever wear a dress if you ever
I promise
have
I won't.
I ain't gonna lie, the acting career just started.
Okay, we're gonna go on a. Oh, we're gonna wrap it up. Oh, yes, we will definitely. No, you come closer. You can do
Words of wisdom.
Oh, that's your turn again. Oh, ready?
Yes.
Ready? I hope I don't knock anything else out.
Wow.
Okay. Got some air in there. Okay.
We all need a dress sometimes.
Oh, yeah, I got it. That's all right. Now we're good. That's not easy. Just like, no, it's even harder
What's that?
when you have to take a restroom break. Who cares? Here's what Nicole Vegas feels or thinks or has to go through, right?
You're not allowed to go.
Try that. But no, in all seriousness, thank you so much for coming here, sponsoring the Vegas Views Social Media Shows Network. I know Maria probably has that on Spotify. Say it again.
You're playing the trailer.
Oh, trailer. Yeah, we're going to play your trailer. So we're going to have a short break then.
Yep.
So I can have some water and thank you so much. I appreciate you. Stay tuned.
What's your name?
JD.
And what do you know about this place?
So this was originally known as Maryland's largest open-air cemetery.
Everywhere else is
I
fine.
think we catching up to y'all.
It's him.
There's so It's another dump site. It's okay, just sticks.
Some people are in it for the thrill. Some people love being scared.
Is there anybody in this clearing?
I'm just curious by nature.
We stayed in a circle over here, no game.
And I need to know, is this place really haunted? What is going on here?
People that felt the urge to commit suicide.
My camera gets weird around him.
If there is a serial killer, why hasn't he been caught? Or if he has been caught, why aren't there any stories on the news about him being caught? Where's the investigation?
Look at him.
I lost Diana somewhere.
Do you hear that?
Where's the investigation?
Stop recording.
This show is brought to you by, let's not forget, our very own GI Connections. It's a non-profit organization that connects veterans with resources. We're also proud to recognize Prolific Arts with Sonia Scott. Painting is the expression of emotion and feeling deep within one's heart. Let's not forget Macoma Environmental Technologies. Global research, development, and manufacturing of innovative photocatalytic products. Our show is also brought to you by Carmelo Rodriguez, who is the author of a best-selling book called Smile. It's based on true events. It's the story of a couple building a family. Get your copy of his book at Amazon today. We also love our musicians. Think about Frank's Tribute, an all-star band. It's a Green Bay-based band with Let Me Be Frank's Productions. Family owned by Frank Hermans, who happens to be a veteran entertainer.
Welcome back to Vegas Views, Social Media Shows Network with Maria Preza, that's on Spotify. I'm here today with
Russell Rapp.
Can you share about why you're here at the Days of the Dead event? We did have a little talk, but you had so much going on. You have so much passion in the movie industry, the movie you're making. I want you to connect with the viewers. I mean, right before them. I'm not going to interrupt unless you need me to. It's really important. I really want you to be able to connect. Awesome guy.
Thanks, Nicole.
You're really cool. So I like your attitude, your charisma, your work ethic. You've been doing really hard. It's been. You're gonna be like,
thanks.
You're gonna be like, blah, blah, blah. We got
You're
this.
the brainchild.
Probably pushing
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But share who you are and how they can connect with you. I really want you to have the spotlight on this.
Okay. Well, I came to Las Vegas. I came to this convention, Days of the Dead, to promote my movie, Power Child. I started this movie almost 5 years ago. It's coming to about 5 years now, and we have a deadline now. In the beginning, making it, writing the script and everything, I didn't have a deadline. We were just kind of, shoestring budget and stuff like that. But now we have a premiere set up for October. And this October. And the funny thing about October this year is there's a Friday the 13th in October. This year.
Yes, that's going to be great.
Yeah.
There's actually a name for it, people that fear Friday the 13th, but it's a big name that starts a very long name. You have to look it up. Fear the Friday the 13th. It's a real thing.
Really?
It is. Are you going to have it on Friday the 13th?
Well, Friday the 13th is still open for me. I haven't booked any venue for Friday the 13th yet. I wanted to book a venue in Las Vegas, Galaxy Theaters, but I'm on the fence about that. I don't know if I want to do that or not. I might not. But what is the premiere is definitely in stone for October. I think it's like October 22nd at in New Jersey at Crossroads Bar and Music Venue. There's gonna be a band playing. There's gonna be Gypsy Funk Squad. I wanted Gypsy Funk Squad to be in the premiere with me because they asked me to put them in my movie. So I filmed a scene. With Gypsy Funk Squad, the band, and it worked.
That's amazing.
It looks really good.
I think you should make a group page because maybe if they can't be there, they still can support you.
I have a hashtag.
Yep. Okay, what's the hashtag?
The hashtag is Power Child Movie. There's Power Child Movie on Instagram and Facebook.
All right. But let me know if you, because I have my husband has a family in New Jersey.
Okay.
So if I can't, maybe there's other people, especially in the industry, that can help support you. Or say if I can't buy a ticket, maybe I can just give the $15 for the ticket to see it, but I'm not there. Just
You get it for free.
Oh, yeah.
You get it for free, Nicole.
But I don't do that kind of stuff. I always like to pay. I'm
Okay.
very particular on when someone earns it and someone's putting something together. I just have to, unless they're like, no, they won't take it, and then has to cause a scene. I'm like, take this right now. Take it. They're like people watching. I'm like, take it. That's how bad I was. Like, oh my god, I had that the other day. The people were watching, so I'm like, hey, well, but I don't, because I know movie makers. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's
sometimes
fun
not
though.
everybody shows up on sets. Sometimes people don't want to be on a set, or they just not invested as you are.
Right.
That part is so important. And they can say stuff like, I'm in the movie industry, so I'll be like, okay, let me see your work. I don't want your resume where you can just make up stuff either. I'm going to see your IMDb. I'm going to see your following.
Yep.
I'm going to see what you've been putting out there. And if I don't see it, I'm like...
You did your homework on me. I know you did your homework on me, Nicole.
Well, I like that you were very professional. You were very... putting yourself out there to somebody that you really didn't know yet. You didn't know me, but you saw maybe.
I did my homework on you too. I followed you ever since you started videos. I saw the video of you in your house, and you were like walking around and stuff, and then you showed the table that was going to be at the convention.
I was excited about this. This Days of the Dead that is really awesome. But I do want to refocus back on you.
Okay.
I want people to be able to reach out to you through social media. We're gonna keep going around though, because a lot of people tune in at certain times.
All right.
So how can they find you, Russell Rapp, on social media?
Russell Rapp, RUSSELL RAPP on Facebook. Rapper72 on Instagram.
Rapper?
Yeah.
Are you?
RAPPR72.
Are you a rapper?
No.
Okay. I was like, do you have a? Because sometimes you don't know about something until someone says it right here. I'm like,
yeah.
You tell me this whole time and you're saying something.
No, I'm not a rapper. I know rappers. I know. Well, my cinematographer, Paris Holmes, he makes his own beats. He makes his own music and stuff. So he's kind of like a rapper.
So when did you get into the film industry, and what made you decide to do Power Child? Power Child?
Yeah.
I gotta say that a lot. Power Child, that you need to support this filmmaker. I gotta say it like that. Sometimes you gotta get them waking up. Wake up.
Yeah,
people.
wake up, guys. Come on.
Sometimes you have to make it interesting. So, here I am with where's your slip net?
I forgot to put my makeup on this morning.
You have to be a different character.
Like running down my face or something,
Yes, this is what
my nose.
Everything, yeah. Like you got notes that I'd be like, oh my gosh, did you get beat up here visiting in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
You could say that. My first time in Las Vegas, and look what happened to me. My
got
mom.
into a huge fight last night.
This two strippers that tried to peddle me on Fremont Street. Did you go to Fremont Street? Can you share anything? Maybe I have to be careful what I ask.
We were across the street from here last night, and they have that huge thing where people are hanging from the ceiling.
Oh yeah,
going the zip line back and forth.
Yeah. Did you do it?
No.
Oh.
I saw them. I was too scared.
I wanted to do it, but they're like, we're sold out for today. I'm like, are you sure? What if someone doesn't show up? Can I be on standby? Here's my phone number. And they're like, no, we're sold out. I live here. I know there's ways around it. Put my name on that list. And, man, they were tough. First time, I was like, been out here 18 years, and you're telling me there's no way. Because in Vegas, when you know people, there's people that get bottles comped, shows comped. It's just the connections, your circle you get to know. But I don't like the comp, then I'll have to give a shout out or something. I can't just get something and not feel like I'm supporting back.
Well, I liked it. I was there Friday night, and I was there last night, and there's just concerts going on. These bands are just playing music,
Zoe Bowie.
Really cool concerts.
I'm so close to him. I was on that one set, and Zoe Bowie was right around the corner. I'm like, I can't go. Every time I'm missing his concert. You got to check him out. I don't know if you did. Maybe you did.
Zoe Bowie?
Zoe Bowie. He's a
No.
rocker. Yeah, jams. Very.
I'll check him out.
Yeah. So what's one thing with Power Child? Are you needing help with the end funding? What are you looking to help with the viewers that want to be supportive in this showbiz industry?
Well, the film is almost made, almost completed, and there's probably 7 or 8 more scenes to film, and the editing. So the budget is going into editing, post-production, production, because we're still filming. I'm
People
trying
don't
to
know
buy
the numbers.
furniture.
There's people that don't know that side of the showbiz. There is some lot of thousands of numbers, thousands. It's very expensive.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe yours wasn't.
What, the budget?
So for our budget, we were looking at 70 around, hoping.
Okay. That was mine's 80.
80,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really that much.
But it is a
low
lot.
budget,
Starting off. That's
Right.
very well. Cause
Right.
Locations cost money, the
Mhm.
permits, the insurance, hotels for the slabs, food, transportation, the equipment, camera equipment,
Exactly,
the people
yeah.
for the crew side that know what they're actually doing,
Mhm.
like,
Props.
yeah, it all is. But people, when I went into this, I didn't know. I was just like, oh, it's so easy. I got this. Guess
It's
what
not.
is this? I was freezing at my first set. Like, this is horrible conditions. I had a fun time at Dre's nightclub, but not on that set. It was so cold. The crew was good. Warner Brothers.
Oh,
Had to be
cool.
on that, yeah.
Awesome.
And I was like, this is so cold.
Yeah.
Last time my friend was turning 50 with bottle champagne's party, and like they took that right away from me. But I feel, did you take schooling? Were you on a lot of sets? How did you put this together? How did you put this together?
Well, I went to college for this filmmaking. Yeah, I went to University of the Arts in Philadelphia for the first 2 years of college, and then I transferred to Montclair State, finished my degree at Montclair State with a BFA, and never found a job. Never found a job in
Anything you did for
filmmaking, like what I wanted to do, and especially like the East Coast. Like there's New York right there, but New York doesn't really do like a lot of like movie stuff. They do TV, they do MTV, they do reality stuff like that. But I mostly on Facebook, like I say, I tell people the 1 year I learned so much on Facebook in 1 year compared to 5 years in college.
Well, it's hands-on.
You know,
You can learn in a book, but that's not being in real person.
Right.
Like real life, hands-on, throwing you right on those sets. That's what
Right.
happened to me. I was like, just like when I was a cop, I didn't do I should have done a ride along. Right in. Let's just dive in. I can connect you to New York City talent pages.
okay,
They have stuff all the time.
okay.
And you're closer than I am. They're gonna be like, why?
Yeah, I'm right next door.
So there is. It's just connecting to the right people.
Please do,
your
please do.
research.
Yeah, because I can't find anybody in New York interested in, and I feel like it's almost like a closed door, because
That door open if it's worth kicking open.
yeah, right, barge right through.
I'll
Kick
take
it open.
those doors right off the hinges. I'm looking this way. The camera's here. I'm like talking off his face. Why does the lights really bright? I don't know what's going on. The camera is right there. Hi, welcome back to me. Isn't that crazy? There's lots of talent. So what I would advise you, if you want to get more connected too, I volunteer on sets too. I want to know. I want to see what each person had a different tool to put in the toolbox. Each way kind of helped me then put along. I know there's a lot of. Just saw the stuff yesterday. We got some wildness going on here. It's
Yeah.
almost closing time, maybe. They'll probably put the song closing time.
Closing time.
You can sing better than me. I'm like, so what can the viewers connect with you with, though? I know you have Power Child,
Mm-hmm.
and I will help make an event. At least I can
Okay.
add people I know in New Jersey and just tell people, your friends, say, hey, when you had the time, what you do when you're going to sit down, so what? Tag some friends, add them please to your. Do you have a group page for Power Child?
Well, the hashtag is Power Child Movie, and It's just a hashtag like when you
I'm
go
not
on
familiar with
Facebook.
that. You know that because I'm in my 40s.
When you go on Facebook, right? You know how you search for a person or whatever.
Okay, yeah,
You search.
yeah.
You go on
But
Facebook.
I put a
You
hashtag now.
search. Put a hashtag. Type in Power Child movie, and it'll pop up.
And there's a group page there where people can add people or no?
Anybody can contribute to that page. If you take a picture of yourself, you can put it right in
What
there.
helps too, I know it's like that, but it's easier too. So people aren't always for our feature films that we've done with Sean. We did a group and we put the banner or the poster up, and we just add people that way so we can keep them updated.
Okay,
Pull
cool.
people in, update,
Yeah.
update. Do a quick video of yourself.
The other very smart thing you guys set up was these codes.
That was all me. Thank you very much. Like that.
That's
Do you like the
awesome
QR
that you know
codes?
that, because I don't even know how to do that.
Yeah, actually, it was my husband that put the QR
Oh,
code.
really?
It was my idea for the QR code. I just didn't know how to do it.
Yeah, that's very advanced. That's like new age
Well, that helps
technology right
out
there.
too. So people can just scan it and they can look it up that way. You got to make it as there's too many people. There's too many movies. There's too many films. Stand out.
Mm-hmm.
Do that group page too. I think that would really help out.
Okay.
I can add people when I don't get restricted on Facebook though. Well, actually, when you start marketing too much, I'm like, 6 days of restriction. I was like, this is, I didn't even do anything bad. I just added people. I was like, that's ridiculous.
Well, what I think my next step after I leave and fly back to New Jersey, I think my next step would be starting a campaign like next month, like in March, because my birthday is in March. You know, so it would be around my birthday, and I'll just start a campaign. And
But there's more to it than just starting it.
yeah, I
You'll be
know.
up for
It's a lot of research, and
no, not research.
you can help me with it if
I
you
can
want.
try my best, but it's more marketing it. So they're going to want to know the storyline. They're going to want to see your other work too.
Mhm.
So Sean has multiple films. He had some come out. He's working with his other partner for the other ones that I wasn't really part of. And that's a process too. If you got to be on the same page, got to make sure you get the editing done right by somebody that knows what they're doing. That sounds very important, cinematic. But for Sean, I was like, Sean, I don't care who you hire, because I already have people backed up. I want it done as soon as possible. Red carpet, done correctly.
Well, I just looked at his, and he's up to 90 grand so far, and he's still got time. He's pushing it back. He's like, he still's got time for the money that's just
now that
coming in.
I mean, we can't tell the main talent. It's a secret for that one, but there are some celebrities already attached to it. But there's always one or two that he likes to bring on as like a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
But they can, but it's supposed to be a professional environment. I'm probably gonna have to hire a photographer so no one's taking pictures before it's released, because they want to wait till afterwards to show some surprises.
Right,
There'll be
exactly.
some other ones you can take pictures of, but they can't. You don't want to ruin it.
Yeah.
We are putting this in the red carpet.
Cool.
5,000. Getting images is like 4 or 5. Very
Cool.
expensive.
Yeah.
I wanted to submit to film festivals. I would like to have booths, travel.
Now, can I ask you a question about the premiere? You have a premiere location?
It's going to be the one I gave you.
Okay.
I'm going
Do you
to-
have others, or is just that?
I like that one because I've been to them there and it's really simple.
Okay.
When you have something like that, then you make it open to the public. You make an event, and people, wherever you're going, if you have enough people, they will go. There's tons of movies, actors, directors that will support it, friends and family. But wherever you shoot it, probably for the best, because you know the most people there.
Okay.
So that's why I'm having it here, because it's going to be, California's a quick drive. There's going to be people flying out, because it will be really nice. I love getting images. I like social media shows network where they can do the interviews. I might get another person too on there. Nice red carpet events. It's just.
So you have Vegas View, right?
I have Vegas Views.
How is that going for you?
Well, I started last year, so when Ruiz asked me for a while, so I was like, oh no, I'm too busy. I can't. I'm trying to learn this industry.
Mm-hmm.
But she gave me this opportunity to be a host, and then we had other hosts, but I can't do all the talking.
Yeah, you need someone else
can,
helping.
Yeah, that would
right?
make it so much easier. But
Yeah.
if not, then I'll just keep talking. And I know people get nervous too. I've had people come up to me right before we were ready to do interviews, and they're like, I'm nervous. I can tell they're nervous. They're sweating really bad. I said, no. I said, well, I'll help you. I'll ask more questions. I'll navigate it, and then I'll get fine, because really, this is like a person. And right now. Yeah.
Darth Vader.
Cool. Is he going to come in here too? Can he come in here?
Darth Vader.
Yeah. Let's
Come
get
on in, Darth Vader.
Can you do a widescreen? You're going to might need to do the interview. No. You're not having to right by me.
This way? Should I walk in here?
Closer. Do you want to do it? Do you want to interview?
Darth Vader.
Okay, so we're going to
Darth
switch
Vader,
up a little
come on.
bit. Okay, here.
That costume is amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
Wow, look at that.
How you like this? We bring
Look at
everyone
this guy.
in the middle.
Wow. You look amazing. Darth Vader.
All right, everyone. Hey, Joseph
Wow.
Skoda back with Social Media Shows Network.
Look at that.
Not only do we have Russell still here, we got the man in black, the live in the flesh, Darth Vader himself. Hey, Darth, what brings you to this poor place today?
We have a wonderful booth on the other end of the store. It's BYO lightsabers. We build your own lightsaber and awaken the warrior within.
Wow. Impressive. That's very impressive. I like that.
How many of these? Well, this is your life, obviously, and they probably built these events around you. Is that correct?
I have been a horror winner for at least 3 years in a row, beating out Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger? You beat Freddy Krueger?
Look at that.
Like in a fight?
That's the number one horror king.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Get with it, Russ. Get with it, Russell. He's just an author and actor. He wouldn't understand these things. He wouldn't understand, you know. Russell Rapp, he's still learning about the incredible.
Well, you use a lightsaber? Wow. That's crazy. Look at that.
My old one killed many younglings. So I am definitely the top-ranking horror man.
The Force. The Force is strong with this one.
So do you have family in Las Vegas, and that's why you're with us?
I am here on business.
Me too.
We have lightsabers we like to spread throughout the galaxy. With BYO lightsabers, and we also have custom-made blades made by Ripper Blades.
Cool. It sounds like you're here on a mission.
We are here on a mission to give everyone a lightsaber in their hand. Whether they be Sith or Jedi, the joy of the light must be brought in.
Can I have a lightsaber?
But of course.
Thanks.
There's got them over there in the corner. So who do we say sent us for one of these lightsabers?
Lord Vader.
Lord Vader. That's you.
It's Lord Vader.
I wouldn't want to get on your bad side.
It's okay, I'm a great Jedi man.
Okay.
The only one who can come close to is Chewbacca.
Chewie.
Close.
He's much bigger than I am.
Chewbacca.
But you don't have one of those.
No, he does not. I will destroy Chewbacca with this.
Have you and Chewbacca ever fought? Got into a fight? Chewbacca?
No.
Oh, you get hair all over the place. You don't want that.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot to clean up.
Yeah,
Still got dog hair on my face. Now that'd be worse.
It's a mess.
There's a lot of hair. Chewbacca is hairy.
Yeah, Wookiee's
He's a
hair
hairy
is
guy.
hard to get out.
It is.
Yeah.
So, where's your next venture from this weekend?
Well, we may return to Las Vegas for next weekend. But the event itself is still in the dark.
Interesting.
You heard it here, Social Media
It's
Shows
like,
family.
It sounds like a mystery almost. Because
It's a
it's
mystery to me. The higher-ups have more knowledge than I do. Most definitely.
Well, you're the highest in the dark side. Darth Vader's the highest one, right?
No, I have a master.
You have a master?
Everyone has a master.
Who's your master?
There is only two. One to have the power, the other to crave it.
Okay.
My master happens to be my wife.
Your wife?
She's the highest level.
Oh, okay.
Who is higher ranking than one's wife?
That's the top.
Once we figure that one out, life gets so much easier for us men.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
That's a tough one to figure out. You know, when you're married. You gotta. It's like a happy wife is a happy life, you know.
Oh, very much so.
Very much so.
I've lived for thousands of years.
1,000 years. Do you happen to have any other words of wisdom for our audience out there today?
Enjoy yourself, enjoy life, and love others, for things can go dark if not be.
That is pretty heavy.
That was heavy, yeah.
It was. Thank you so much.
Words of
Lord
wisdom.
Darkness.
Words of wisdom from Darth Vader.
I really appreciate your time.
Beautiful. All right, well, thank you. Thank you very much. All right.
We do not have our agents in our countries.
Beautiful. All right, and we're going to take a break right now, everyone. Thank you. This show is brought to you by Michelle Kubiak with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, call Michelle at 702-683-6576. Her license number is S.48606. This show is also brought to you by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa, located on Silverado Ranch, here in Henderson, Nevada. Restore, relax, and refresh. Let's not forget our very own Merrill and Merrick comedy show. This fun, comical TV sitcom duo with Social Media Source Network loves to make you laugh. Mahel Empire Productions. It's a filmmaker based in Las Vegas, Nevada. Founded by Michael and Sonny Mahal, and are dedicated to making feature films. Turn your power on with Broken Bulb Productions. Owned by Russell Rapp, an independent filmmaker based out of New Jersey.
I was always smarter than the other kids. I matured at an early age. I was always a daydreamer, but I surprised my foster parent all the time.
You have come a long way, Cal. I'm proud of you.
As I learned by myself with no homeschool or public school, I was always alone as far back as I can remember. I'm an orphan and never met my real parents, and I never wanted to. Books soon became my new friends. They never talked back, and I could always rely on them to be there for me. Other kids my age made fun of me. They called me a freak because I knew more than them. I learned to keep my mouth shut. My foster parent didn't really pay attention to me while I grew up. He always thought I was weird.
I wouldn't be in this mess if it wasn't for you. You told me to drown my dad. What the fuck is wrong with you? How twisted are you?
You just murdered your father. They'll start looking for him. They'll eventually see the boat rocking alone in the lake.
Hey, do you need any carports or anything? What the hell are you doing on my property?
No, sorry, I was just leaving.
Then get the hell off my property. I don't need you and you little shits fucking up my property. Hey, do I know you?
No, I don't think so.
Aren't you Crop's son?
Yeah,
How's he doing?
he's okay.
Is he still drinking?
Hi, I'm Nicole Vegas with Vegas Views through Social Media Shows Network with Maria Preza. Check her out on Spotify. I'm at the Days of the Dead event. It's the last, I don't know if it's an hour or two, I'm not sure when it ends, but it's at the Plaza Hotel. I came across this talented actor, and Hell Van. I'm going to have you introduce to the viewers. And
hi, how you doing? My name is Jorge De La Rosa. I wrote, produced, directed, and was forced to star in this film. It took us 5 years to make. This is all practical effects, lots of gore, a little bit of nudity, all original rock and roll soundtrack. Yeah, it's called Hell Van. It's about a van from hell.
your name in the social media, so people that are fans of this, which I'm going to be purchasing, how can they connect with you?
I'm really active on Instagram as Slow Mutants, SLOWMUTANTS, and yeah, I'm trying to get a sequel made, but first we gotta get distribution for this thing. So
this is important. I do know people that had pickup on horror films with distribution, so I'll just connect you. I'll just tag you.
okay, I'll shut up then.
No, I'll have the day of rest then. I want you to, because a lot of people don't know people. It's always connecting and having big followers, producers, distributors. You know how that is. How long have you been in this movie industry?
Well, this is my second film. I've been independent in Northeast Ohio for 10 years, but I've never tried to push further than that, and now I am.
Ready.
Yeah.
You did say sequel.
Yeah, I got a sequel. Hellvan 2, when you're in the hood, beware what's under the hood. I think that's a decent tagline, right?
I like it. How did you come across Hellvan though? How did you put this together? Like, can you tell us from the kind of the beginning, but the meat and potatoes of it?
All right, well, I self-financed this thing.
You did this all on your own?
Yes. And the vintage vehicles. The movie takes place in Texas in the late 80s, and keeping those vintage vehicles running was not cheap. But I've always wanted to make a killer van movie, and I finally did it.
What did you do since they dragged you into this movie to prepare for your role? You said dragged.
Yeah, well, I cast a 70-year-old Native American, genuine Native American, to be the town sheriff, and I love the man. And COVID hit. We filmed 2 days with him. COVID hit, and it laid him out. He was in the hospital for 3 months, and then when he got out of that, thankfully he survived. But the wind was knocked out of him. He didn't have the energy. And I look Native American enough, and so we rewrote the script to say that I'm his son, and he and I are having an argument. The good news is he recovered, and he was able to come back and film more scenes. His name's John Martin. He's a natural. Never acted before in his life, but yeah.
So, is he better now? Is he recovered?
Oh yeah, that guy's tough.
He's tough. Well, he has to be, right?
One of the reasons why I cast him. He's tough.
He is tough.
Yeah.
And he didn't just have the look.
You're right.
That's amazing. I'm glad I connected you too with Nightmare Toys, Nightmare Cafe in Vegas, because this will be there at Nightmare Toys and Nightmare Vegas. I'm saying Nightmare Vegas. That doesn't make sense. Nightmare Cafe, Nightmare Toys. I'll also be giving shout outs when I see this on the shelves, because I live here in Vegas.
Okay, excellent.
So more connections, you know.
Thank you.
I will definitely connect with you. I also want to have you give a little bit more shout outs. Your IMDb page so people can look you up. No?
I didn't build our IMDb. One of our
busy making films.
No, something.
You're too busy.
I'm busy with a lot of things.
Yeah.
And real life.
Real life, yeah. That's priorities. But you came here. Where'd you fly out of from?
We're based out of Kent, Ohio.
Okay.
It's up in Northeast Ohio, 40 minutes south of Cleveland and about 15 minutes east of Akron.
That's excellent, because I actually am in a film group from Ohio Films.
Okay, yeah.
I will share this on
There's
there too.
There's a lot of talent up there, and.
Oh, you want to shout out something?
If I could shout out this T-shirt, this koozie was an apparel company based out of Youngstown. Dead Ink Apparel is the name of that company.
Dead Ink Apparel.
Yes, and if you're ever driving through the Midwest, you might see some of these signs, and I'm fortunate to have the
dude. I'm like, I actually saw one.
Yeah,
I'll
right.
be all giddy. Have to film it for you.
big billboards that say "Hell is real."
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
So wait, where's the location for that? Just in case I happen to drive somewhere in Midwest.
Probably on 71 South from Cleveland to Columbus is where you might see that. Yeah.
I'm gonna rewind this.
I know, it's unnecessary. Like it,
No, it's not. I want to see it.
She wants to see it.
I just want to see it. I just want to explore everything. But this is really cool. So Hell Van.
Hell Van. It's about a van from hell.
Yeah, and just give a shout out to your name, and so they can. I do a lot of repeating because sometimes they skip through.
Understood. My name is Jorge De La Rosa. Our Instagram is Slow Mutants. Just Slow Mutants. Yeah, you can go to our website, slowmutants.com. This is not for sale anywhere but at a convention or Nightmare Toys.
Yes.
And that's because we're still looking for distribution. So.
Okay, well, I will definitely share this a lot when Maria edits everything, and it'll be on YouTube. So it's Social Media Shows Network.
Try and make me not look so dumb, please.
No, you're not. So you said Jorge, so it's spelled like George, though.
Jorge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Or you can call me Yorga. Yeah.
Good. Thank you so much. I'm not happy. When I get done with the interviews, I will come back and I will purchase
I want you to have a copy. You don't have to purchase.
No. Well,
I will give you a
then
copy.
if you give this to me, I'm going to give it to my friend that has 100K followers on YouTube.
Okay.
His name is Sean C.
Well,
Phillips.
then I'll give you 2 of these.
Because I want him to be able to put it out there, and that's where people get picked up.
He stopped, right? Or he's still
He's
still going?
Still going because nobody's paying attention to me.
Can
Nobody
I do the
cares.
pitch? Can I do the real pitch for the movie?
Yes.
All right, if I can have 45 seconds of your time. We launched a cop car off a 90-foot cliff. We set 2 stuntmen on fire. Full body burns for 12 seconds. That stunt company is called the Ohio Burn Unit. Skylar White, I'm looking at you. We dropped a meteor onto a Ford F-150 pickup truck and blew it all to hell. These are practical effects. It's real fire, not CGI.
That's really cool.
Yeah, there's a ton of gore in the movie. We got some nudity, and I'm very proud of this.
Thank you so much for taking the time to do the interview, and I'll do my best on my end with the people I do know. And something should work out.
Okay.
And now are you looking forward to that sequel?
Yeah. You going to be in it?
Maybe I will if there's like blood and gore.
There's
no
more.
nudity on my end though. Sorry, I know I'm boring.
Cut.
Right. Yep.
Social Media Shows is a production company based here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We offer these services. We've been streaming shows live in real time for over 4 years on major social media platforms and also on our website socialmediashows.com. And we are now on Roku TV. We welcome you to have your own show on our TV network. Call us 651-955-8743 or email us at admin@socialmediashows.com.
Welcome back to Vegas Views Social Media Shows Network. Maria Pereza. Check her out on Spotify. As I've been saying, I think for a month now, maybe 2 months, 3 months, Days of the Dead event is phenomenal. They have a lot of different shows in different areas. We are blessed to have them in Las Vegas at the Plaza Hotel. It's only once a year, but maybe if I ask kindly, they could maybe have it twice a year or something like that, because I have to wait a whole year unless I travel, which I was saying. I have here the coordinator.
Not
coordinator. Are you sure who you are?
I am actually one of the staff that helps run the show, so I'm usually the voice that gets to talk to anybody for any interviews or anything.
Amazing.
I run the costume contest also for the show.
The costume contest.
Yes.
Was that today?
That was yesterday. That's okay.
Next time. I can only do better for next time.
That's okay.
Oh, you said Larry Lutz?
Yes.
Larry Lutz. I want you to know the name Larry Lutz, and he's a go-to guy. He helps put everything together.
I help with everything in the weekend that I can help with. They let me help with because I have other responsibilities. They don't always let me help with everything, so it just depends. If we're out in the East Coast for any of our shows, I also do costuming professionally, so that's part of how I ended up with Days of the Dead. Plus, my wife and I actually vend the show because we do artwork.
skilled and talented.
A little bit of everything.
There's a lot of talent here too. I'm just letting you know that phenomenal people, good energy. These tables were sold out. So if you ever want a table here, you better book it ahead of time because I think it's only going to grow. I mean, maybe a bigger venue too. I mean,
you never know. You never know. It's been a great show. It's been great to be with the show as long as I have because I've been around pretty much since the beginning. I've been around for every show that's been here. We did have a year in between our last show here, and the progression to see this show grow and the people that want to come to this show has been fabulous.
And so, can you give the viewers and the people that haven't had the experience to know about Days of the Dead event? I know it's hard to believe. It is hard to believe because I've been sharing it with everybody. Gas stations, parking lots, stores. I've been sharing it with everybody.
Nice,
tagging them,
nice.
the groups. Can you share a little bit about the booths here?
The booths here are really cool because you get a good cross of all kinds of people, from merchandise to you guys and what you do, people that are doing their own movies, regular movies being sold, so artists. It's if you name it, you can probably find something that has to do with horror or pop culture related at our conventions.
And it's family friendly. I brought my 11-year-old. We've been going for a couple years. Just the things. I mean, he loves this stuff. There's talent that are authors and book writers here. That I bought a couple books. He loves that kind of horror.
Yes.
That's up his and to get him to get reading is really important because they're always on their games.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
And there's photo ops, and I found out tattoo contests and costume contests, which I'll do better next time. I wasn't really paying attention this year.
But yeah, there's a little bit for everybody. And you mentioned books. John Wayne down at the end of your aisle. John does pretty much all our shows across the entire United States. So
I might just be coming.
Our next show for Days of the Dead is in Indianapolis in June, and we have a show called All Monsters Attack that we do also, which is more suit actor based, primarily kaiju. So Godzilla, Johnny Sacco, Ultraman. That is in May in Chicago.
Chicago?
Yes.
So you better start booking now. I'm telling you right now, they sell out quick. So Days of the Dead event, where can they find you?
DaysOfTheDead.com and also at Days of the Dead on Facebook. And I always suggest to everybody, if you're going to follow us, you're going to do cons and come to any of our cons, follow both pages and watch both pages. Sometimes some information gets a little missed between one to the other. So for cancellations, any updates on anything going on, there's a group of us that actually help run the pages and keep things up to date as well as we can.
Yeah, and it's a family-friendly event. Everybody was really great, kind, welcoming, and then it kind of gives me a heads up for what to do next year unless I want to travel, which I love traveling with my family. I mean, there's different talents on each event that you have.
You will find very different people at each show, and then you'll find that few of us that are, I say, the core family of Days of the Dead, that they're at every con that they can be at. Like I mentioned John Wayne. John Wayne lives here in Vegas. John Wayne does Chicago, Indiana, Atlanta, so he's with us everywhere. We have a handful of artists that do that kind of stuff, and then those of us that help run the show that are part of the staff. We all have our little niche and our things that we do, but tattoo contests is at every show. The group of us that run up front are at every show. So
I can't enter. This one's been faded, lasered. But that is so nice to be able to pull people together from all different backgrounds to have a fun event.
It is.
I saw, was it you on the scooter yesterday? I saw two scooters.
Wasn't me on the scooter.
Oh,
no,
was it you?
no,
okay,
no.
I was like, I tuned the interview and all of a sudden it stopped me and I'm just watching.
Yeah, not me on the scooter. I got to go back to work tomorrow doing or not tomorrow, Tuesday. Healthcare work, so I don't need to go back and hurt myself and not be able to go back to work.
Yeah, because you'll be in the scooter permanently.
I will.
That would be fun. Is there anything else that you want to share that maybe somebody doesn't know about? That they can connect, they can get involved. They do get booked here.
One of the biggest things that I can tell anybody, if you want to get involved, even if you just want to volunteer, hit up the volunteer page, which is on Facebook also. Contact them. Any city we're coming to if you want to volunteer. Volunteers are given a chance to actually have their pass for the weekend, plus help volunteer working around the convention. You might be helping with celebrities, you might be helping in the VIP room. There are little things that you'll have to do to work through the weekend, but you also get your time with your pass to get to have fun and enjoy and meet the celebrities and meet any of the vendors and do stuff that you want to also.
And I do want to say thank you so much for supporting military veterans.
Oh, definitely.
Always, veteran friendly. They got to be in free this whole 3 days. And children 12 and under. It could be subject to change for the 12 and under, but so far 12 and under was free, and veterans.
We've been around since 2011 was our first show, and it's never been any different since. It's always been kids 12 and under for free, and veterans are always for free.
Amazing for that. Thank you so much for supporting the veterans.
Definitely.
You know I'm a veteran.
I do not, but thank you for your service. I have a 27-year military veteran at home, my dad. So
wonderful, because they don't know being deployed, being away from family, friends, and thank you so much for giving back to the veterans. So that part to me is really important.
Definitely.
I know nobody else is paying attention to us except for the viewers inside there.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for doing an interview with me.
You're very welcome. Thank you for everybody that came out to the show, and we look forward to seeing everybody at another city or back here next year.
Next year, do you know when it's going to be next year?
I do not know yet.
I always like to get like a heads
don't
up or
know
something
yet.
like that. Okay.
So keep your eye on the Facebook page for sure and on the website. It's the easiest place to find out when we're updating things to let people know when we're coming back.
Thank you so much for doing the interview, taking the
Thank
time,
you for
and
having
having
me.
a nice establishment where I really just enjoyed it so much, and then it's going to be good. It's going to be something that I can carry with my family too, because my 11-year-old loved
Definitely.
art.
Yeah,
He was scared though. He's so quiet.
Oh no.
He was so quiet. My son is not like that. Yes. Okay.
Art can do that. So can David.
So can David. A great, phenomenal establishment with the Days of the Dead event, and I just want to say thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. This is Joseph Skoda with Social Media Shows. Well, I thank all of you for your support through these last several years, and it's been a lot of fun. We've given people a voice they never had before. Now, Social Media Shows is always collaborating with our veterans to help them do things and help out the veterans who are struggling today. And we teamed up with GI Connections, connecting veterans with resources. So please consider helping and donating to this great cause, because we're always doing things for veterans. So GI Connections, Social Media Shows, and you is what makes the world a better place. Once again, Joseph Skoda, proud United States Air Force veteran.
John is an employee at one of the most famous firms in the city of New York, so his job is very hectic, and he realized that it is necessary for him to go and finally take a vacation. But he went on a vacation without planning out the details, and wasn't able to truly enjoy where he went because he had to think about so many things that he didn't plan for. Instead of enjoying his time away from work, he came back with more stress that he was not able to take full advantage of his vacation. But this year, a coworker suggested him to try World Ventures this time to make his vacationing more enjoyable and less stressful. They do not require you to plan anything outside of your transportation, which is also available at discounted rates. Your stay, your transport, and many meals are planned by the club. John liked the idea very much. He tries World Ventures, and his experience with the club was amazing, as he made many friends there with whom he had a great time. John recommends that everyone should try this club, as they are the best in business. See how the VIP-vacation-club.com can give you the right experience without all the hassle. Enjoy the VIP experience that only World Ventures provide.
Welcome back to Vegas Views. I'm Nicole Vegas. We're here at the Days of the Dead event through Social Media Shows Network. Maria Prezer, check her out on Spotify. I am here, and I've been bothering for the last 3 days, movie makers from Louisiana, so I'm going to have you give out all the information.
Sure thing. Yeah, hi, I'm Paul Dale. I'm a filmmaker from Louisiana. I run a production company called By the Horns TV. You can find us on Instagram under that handle, all the things. We're here with a couple of our movies, Sewer Gators. It's basically like Jaws, but you swap out the shark for an alligator that comes up through the toilet and eats people. And then this is our latest. This is a Days of the Dead exclusive. This will not be out for another few months, but it's Killer Kites. If you don't know what it's about, just read the title again. And basically, that's what we do. We have a handful of other films. You can find all of our movies on bythehorns.store. We're on Tubi and Amazon and all that stuff as well.
I enjoy all of the ones that I met. I don't know all their names, though.
That's all right,
I don't know if
yeah.
you want to give a shout-out to that. But I did connect them to Nightmare Toys and the story here with Nightmare Chrissy. And be on the lookout at their Avenue, their event. There's a lot of events where signings are, so many people come to check it out. I don't know when you guys are leaving.
Tomorrow morning. So.
Tomorrow morning, so if you do have time, though,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's open, they have other people running. So Nightmare Toys will be having Sewer Gators
And Killer Kites.
and Killer Kites. I also gave your DVD to Sean C. Phillips, so he'll be reviewing it. He'll probably have a shout out. Just
Love it.
touch base with him.
Absolutely, I will do.
How can they connect with you on social media?
The best way is probably our Instagram page. It's By the Horns TV on Instagram. Yeah, you can follow it. I'm an old man, so I don't run it personally. My partner does over there. I use a flip phone, so I don't, But
olden technology.
yes, but that is the best place to reach us online. Yeah.
That's really cool. Thank you so much. Always stay in contact if you'd like.
100%.
Connect with Maria Preza too if you want something like a spotlight just on you guys to showcase just you and have more of the time to just have it just about you and then have your links. And if you have anything coming up in Vegas, you do have Vegas friends.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Signing off. So thank you so much for staying tuned. Check me out this Tuesday at noon with Zoe Bowie.